Lock was crazy good this week. Ah! Blue Lock, episode 11. Now, coming off of episode 10, 10 was the best episode to date, easily, so good. But episode 11 might take the cake, especially with one of the things that was revealed regarding our main boy, character, protagonist, Isagi. Now, this episode delves back from where episode 10 was. Team V versus Team Z. Best match, again. Everyone's revealing their weapons. Yeah. It's so cool, so cool, so cool. But one of the things that happens specifically is Isagi gets his weapon. And it was the best moment. You see, coming from Kuroko basketball, Kuroko's basketball, Kuroko no basket, whatever, Kuroko no basketball, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I love that show so much. I can watch that show so many times. I can watch that show so many times. It is such a good show. It's honestly like probably my favorite sports anime besides from Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is a sports anime. But anyway, it's Kuroko no Basket is such a good show, and one of the characters that I love in that show is Akashi. I love characters who can see the future, and Akashi's one of the main parts of that. Akashi is such a cool character, and during this episode, when Isagi was putting together his weapon, like when he saw the pieces were coming together, and he was realizing what his true weapon was, and he was like, "Bro, is it?" I was like, "Is it? Is it future sight? Can he see the future?" And he was like, "Yeah, I can see the future of the field." I was like, "Yeah!" I was so hyped because I love characters who can see the future. I think time powers the best powers in general, and like to have in case like if you're gonna fight someone, like in terms of combat, in terms of evasion, in terms of usefulness, and in terms of like just everyday living. Time powers are the coolest powers, and the ability he doesn't really have time powers, but he has the ability to see into the future. It's kind of adjacent to that, and the ability to see into the future is such an awesome ability, and it's such a cool ability. And the fact that Isagi, our main guy, has it, I can't wait to see how he's going to develop with that, especially with that at the end. But we'll get to that at the very end. But basically, also Quan. Oh wait, no, friggin' what's the guy's name? Nagi's awakening hype. Nagi's going crazy. Like Nagi versus Isagi, best thing in this episode. I mean, it's besides the future sight, blah blah blah. But like Nagi versus Isagi is such a cool back and forth between these two characters. Like Isagi marked this man is like, no, I'm curious. That's my ego, my curiosity has awakened me to much greater power, and I can just like ball around you, mofo's so easy now because of that. You've awakened me, and you're gonna reap what you sow, basically. And I really enjoyed seeing Nagi's plays because they are just like so fun and so interesting to see. Because Nagi's such an interesting character, and he's such a good soccer player, such a good football player, whatever you call it. Don't come at me in the friggin' comments, Americans, Europeans. I don't give a fudge. I don't give a fudge. God dang, this is my podcast or whatever this is. But anyway, Kuon, honestly, I liked it. I really liked it. Him throwing himself in there and getting that red card, I really like that. And, you always can depend on others, but I mean, you're in Blue Lock, bro. Everyone's aiming to be at the top. I feel like he should have realized, I can trust in these guys. But yeah, I mean, like they're doing crazy good against the strongest team. Really hoping they win. And yeah, I really like what happened to Kuwan. I really like that. But the end. That freaking I hate cliffhangers so much. I was so mad when I saw that cliffhanger. Jesus, because I really thought it was gonna like I was like, man, the episode about to end, but then I looked and was like, oh, there's 5 more minutes, and I was like, of course there's like the additional time, and there's of course the what's it called, the ending theme, but like I thought, oh, bro, they're gonna wrap it up real quick in these last 5 minutes, but nope, they didn't wrap it up in those last 5 minutes, cause the final seemingly shot, like where Isagi shot, he didn't take it. He was about to take it, but he didn't take it. It was like, oh god, Isagi's gonna go crazy with this shot, but he didn't, because the episode ended, and I was so very upset. I was annoyed to listen to the end song. I guess helped calm me down a little bit, or maybe just made me more angry. But hey, I'm here talking now. There was something else I had to talk about, but I don't. I think it was something with Nagi, but I don't remember. Yeah, what? I don't remember. But anyway, this episode was crazy good. I mean, Isagi mostly. Blue Lock. Blue Lock's great, honestly. I really like this show, and I really like seeing Isagi develop. It's really fun. It's really from the show. Nagi's been great this whole match. Isagi versus Nagi. I really want to see how this ends, but I gotta wait an entire week. I was so anticipational about this episode because of Team 10 versus Team V. Episode 10, Team 10, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Episode 10 was so good. Episode 11 was so good. Episode 12 is gonna be great. But yeah, Kuan, Isagi, Nagi. Ah man, Blue Lock was crazy good this week.